Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Christian here. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I thought we could talk about some new makeup releases or some new-ish makeup releases that have caught my attention. So in the past I have done anti-hauls or I have done will I buy it, but today I'm dedicating this video to makeup releases that had me shook, that had me excited, that had me pulling out my credit card like right away and ready to purchase some items. You tend to own as much makeup as I do. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, or you can start to find that things start to get very, very repetitive and you don't get that excited about makeup releases anymore, or you want to purchase it if you're like a YouTuber or a blogger just so you can talk about it, just so you can say that you have it, like the makeup addiction is so real. But these are products that I'm going to talk about today that I was so hype over when I saw the promo pictures or whatever the case may be, that I knew instantly that I was going to pick them up. I thought it would be a fun spin on like the will I buy it and basically let you know that this is all stuff that I totally 100% plan on purchasing if I have not purchased already. So my Sephora VIB sale haul is still coming. I filmed my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty haul like a week and a half ago. I've edited it, but I just haven't had a chance to like rewatch it, make sure everything is good. But anyways, you guys don't care about all of that. So if you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you do not mind, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Subscribing to my channel just ensures that you miss no future uploads. I kind of upload sporadically right now, but hopefully that'll change very, very soon. And if you're not new to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for continuing to join and support me here on my YouTube journey. And yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about all of the products that have me shooketh to the core. Okay, so the first thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is the Kat Von D 10-year limited edition collection. Like, I am living for it. Now, I don't want everything from the collection, but there are 3 things from the collection that I definitely had my eye on, that I was so excited about, that I knew that I was gonna get. 2 of them for sure, like I'm gonna get, and then 1 of them I was like, well, I kind of want, but you're kind of expensive, so I don't know. But the first thing that had me like so excited, so hyped, like counting down the days until it came out, was the Kat Von D 10th anniversary eyeshadow palette. Now, everything about this palette it made me excited. Now, here's the thing about Kat Von D. I will be the first person to admit that some of her stuff is hit and some of her stuff is miss. A lot of her palettes aren't palettes that I reach for a ton. I used to really be into some of her older palettes. I still have FOMO over the Mi Vida Loca remix palette. I don't even want to get into that because it still hurts my soul to this day. I feel like a lot of Kat Von D stuff, the reason why we get so drawn in and the reason why we get so excited about it is because the layout. It is aesthetically pleasing. Her artwork is beautiful. Like, this palette just looks beautiful, and I knew the second that I saw it, I knew that I had to have it. I mean, you can go pretty neutral with this palette, but you also have the standard pops of colors. You've got greens, you've got purples, you've got your warm browns, you've got, you know, it looks like a brow bone highlight, you have blues, you've got shimmers, you've got mattes. And even though I feel like some of these shades might be repeats of her Holiday 2016 collection, I'm sorry, her Holiday 2017 collection, I have to have this. Like, this is definitely one of those things that the makeup lover in me just got like so like, oh, I cannot wait for it to launch. Like, I am living for it. The other thing that I'm super excited about, that I want to pick my hands up, that I want to get my hands on, even though I said that I wasn't going to be purchasing any more highlighters, and the reason why I said that I'm not going to purchase any more highlighters is because I tend to use the same 3 or 4 over and over again. But I wanted to go ahead and pick up the Metal Crush, the 10th anniversary Metal Crush highlighter as well. This retailed for $32. The palette retails for $52. Now, the reason why I want to pick this guy up, again, the packaging is stunning, but of course the packaging is not the only thing that matters. The reason why I want to pick this up is because I kind of feel like it might be a similar shade to Thunderstruck, the eyeshadow, that when she first released her eyeshadows a couple years ago, and everybody was using Thunderstruck as a highlighter. And I feel like, I haven't swatched this and I haven't had a chance to play with it, but I feel like this might just be Thunderstruck in just like a larger like pan, or a true actual highlight. And I was super excited about this. And those are the 2 main things from the collection that I absolutely 100% want to get my hands on. The other thing that I want so bad, because I only have, I think, one Kat Von D brush. No, I'm sorry. I have two Kat Von D brushes, and they're both really, really good, and I use both of them literally every single day to do my makeup. She makes great brushes, but they are definitely a little bit more on the pricier side, which is why I never purchased them. I was super into getting the 10th anniversary brush set as well, but the $125 price point kind of has me, you know, taking a step back. The reviews on it are pretty good. So far, there's only 10 reviews on Sephora's website. So I definitely want to pick up the first two things first, and then we'll see about this, because 125 bucks it's steep. But I was so excited about the collection. I didn't really have any interest in anything else because I was not about to spend $150 on a makeup trunk. I will never be that much of a makeup junkie. I mean, it was still beautiful, but I mean, it was a pleasing collection. And actually the makeup trunk is out of stock anyway, so this is probably the thing that people were the absolute most excited about, because everything else is still in stock. Those definitely I will be purchasing, and you will probably be seeing them in my Sephora haul very, very soon. Another product that I got super excited about, and you might kind of think like, really, like that's something that had your makeup juices like going, or having you feel in a certain kind of way, and the answer to that is absolutely yes. So the HourGlass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, which retails for 46 bucks. It looks like it's currently sold out on Sephora's website. I want to say that they released this product right before, on the tail end of the Sephora VIB sale, if I remember correctly, or maybe it came out before. I don't really remember. When I first saw that HourGlass was releasing this powder, a loose powder, I got extremely excited. I love HourGlass powders. They're highlighters. I keep this on my everyday makeup vanity. I reach for their highlighters all the time. Ambient powders. This was, I think, from holiday 2016 or 2015 or 2016. And then I have their other two larger palettes as well that comes with the blushes and everything. HourGlass makes gorgeous powders. And the reason why I was so excited about this is because it's a loose powder. And when you have the struggles that I have, where your skin is so dry one day that everything, if you put powder on, like it cracks, it flakes, it's just not a good look. And then on other days, it's kind of like, well, your skin is a little bit more oily combination. Their powders are so finely milled. They're so lightweight. They sink into the skin beautifully. They work underneath the eyes so well. They can give you, depending on which shade you use, it could give you like a subtle highlight depending on what formulations you go with. So when I saw a loose powder, I kind of thought to myself, this is going to be everything that I've ever wanted in a loose powder. It's going to allow my makeup to set, but it's not going to be too matte. It's not going to be, you know, too overly glittery, because some powders, whenever they aim more towards, you know, like a luminous finish, they kind of just throw some glitter in there and kind of call it a day. That's not luminous, that's glitter. You know what I mean? So I just feel like this powder is going to be beautiful on the skin. It's going to sink into the skin. It's not going to accentuate texture. It's not going to accentuate fine lines. You can tell I'm excited by all of my gestures. But anyways, I just think it is going to be amazing. My favorite powders right now, or the powders that I'm reaching for the most, are the I still use the RC May No Color powder here and there, but I think I'm kind of over that right now. I've been using the Too Faced Born This Way powder a lot. The Cover FX is a current favorite. And on days where my skin is feeling a little bit more oily, I have actually been reaching for the Too Faced mattifying powder as well. But I have a feeling that this HourGlass powder is going to replace all of them. It is definitely pretty pricey for the amount of product that you get. I want to say that as far as powders are concerned, Laura Mercier is the best bang for your buck when you come to high end, because you get 1 full ounce for $38, whereas on this guy you get 0.36 ounces for $46. But even though I love the Laura Mercier powder, I haven't purchased it in a really long time, because I noticed that it kind of did aggravate my dryness a little bit, even though it was beautiful on days where my skin leaned a little bit more normal. And I think I want to give the Laura Mercier another try now that I'm leaning a little bit more combination to oily. But I was all the way here for this powder. I wanted to get the brush as well, but I decided, like, I don't need to buy them just because they say that they go together. But this is another one of those products that the makeup lover and the makeup enthusiast in me knew that I was going to be obsessed with. The second that I saw the promo pictures, I was like, oh yes, it's done, it's finished. Like, this is going to be every dry girl's dream, to be able to set their face and have like their makeup locked and loaded but still looking beautiful. The next thing that brought me absolute excitement, and when I saw it I was like, yes honey, like you slay, you're amazing. Now this is not somebody that I actually personally follow or watch very often. I'll watch her from time to time, but when I saw the Trend Mood release this snippet of her like promo picture, and she just looked so fierce and so amazing. And that was before they actually revealed the actual collection itself. What I'm talking about is the Shayla and ColourPop collaboration. The eyeshadow palette, I honestly want the entire collection, but I have heard that the highlighters might be a little bit too dark for, you know, more light to medium skin, for like light medium skin tone like that I have. But I wanted the entire collection. I mean, you can get the entire collection for $59, which includes 3 lipsticks, the eyeshadow palette, the 2 highlighters, and 1 gloss. I've heard nothing but great things about this collection, and when I saw it, I was all the way here for it. So it is $23 for 16 shades, and I mean, just look at her, like beautiful. Like I'm living for this collection. ColourPop, as far as eyeshadow is concerned, I do own a couple of their palettes. I will admit that I don't play with them as much as I should, because I tend to find like my favorites and then I just use those over and over and over again. But I feel like this is going to be a staple. Like, it has your warm tones, it has, you know, again, just like the Kat Von D, the pops of color. It has a beautiful metallics. It looks like an everyday wearable eyeshadow palette that can also be taken very fun. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collaboration. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm seeing some similar colors, not a lot of similar colors. Of course, the Jaclyn Hill palette had more shades in it, but everything just down to the packaging. I believe it also comes with the mirror. It's dark, it's edgy, it's sexy. Like, when I saw this collection, I knew that I wanted to get my hands on it. I was super excited. Typically I buy a lot of YouTuber collaborations, not because they excite me, but because I want to test them out. And I still want to do that video for the collaborations of 2017 YouTuber collaborations. I honestly was supposed to post that in January, but I went AWOL on you guys. But I still want to talk about them. I know some of them, they're not available anymore, but I just think I just want to talk about them. Anyways, this is one of those YouTuber collaborations that I want to buy because I legitimately want to buy, and not because I want to test out the YouTuber collaboration to see if it's actually good or actually quality, or you know what I mean, that kind of thing, which is why I started doing those videos to begin with. This is one that truly sparked my interest. And normally I can look at a palette and say, oh, I'll never wear that blue, or oh, I'll never wear that green. That green looks completely wearable. It has like a not icy, it has like a gunmetal silver. I'm just all the way here for this collection. I think for $59 for an eyeshadow palette, 3 lipsticks, a lip gloss, and 2 highlighters, like, that is unreal. Okay, so the next thing that I know that I want to purchase, and I got super excited about from the second that it was even teased. Now, I haven't seen the inside of the eyeshadow palette yet, but I am actually obsessed, like truly, and I know makeup people tend to use the word obsessed quite a lot, like for literally everything. But no. Like, I'm actually obsessed with the Dominique Latte palette. I will be talking about that, and I mentioned it, I talk about it a little bit in my Ulta haul that I will be posting hopefully today or tomorrow. Well, soon, because I don't know what this video is going up. But like, that palette is so good. It was executed so well. The formulation, the quality, everything about the Dominique Latte palette I loved. So when I found out that she was releasing a lemonade palette, it sounded fun, it intrigued me, even though I haven't seen the inside of it. I just kind of thought it's going to be perfect for summer, even though I have no idea what the colors look like. And then they released this teaser on Trend Mood, and I hope it's because somebody else released a lemonade palette from the drugstore, and I feel like that palette kind of felt a little bit flat in my opinion. I was interested in it at first, and then I kind of saw it and I was kind of like, well, you take out that one lemonade shade and you just have a basic neutral palette. I hope she knocks this out of the park, you guys. I'm gonna purchase it as long as the colors look somewhat appealing to me. Like, I've already made it up in my mind. I'm not sure if it's gonna launch on her website first or on Ulta or both, but I wanna go ahead and pick it up from Ulta, so I'm hoping it launches on both at the same time, so that way I could just use my some Ulta points and go ahead and pick it up, because I was originally not gonna buy the latte palette. I was kind of like, oh, a YouTuber brand, whatever. Like, I kind of just brushed it off, but I had some Ulta points available. Like, I had like, I think $150 worth of Ulta points, maybe even more than that. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and I have not been sorry. And I knew, like, I just feel like I won't be sorry. Like, I feel like it's gonna be good. I want to go ahead and purchase the Laura Lee, one of her eyeshadow palettes, because I also want to do a video where I talk about the first release of YouTuber brand eyeshadow palette, so I want to go ahead and pick up her eyeshadow palette. I have a couple more eyeshadow palettes as well. I know Manny MUA and apparently Jaclyn Hill are supposed to be releasing their stuff this year, so hopefully I can kind of do a video like that as well. But anyways, I want to talk about one more item and then we're going to go ahead and call it good, because I don't want to just talk about things that, you know, I might purchase. No, these are things that I'm like excited about. So, and you can tell, like, I hope you guys can tell, like, the excitement is like, it's real. So the next thing that I want to talk about, which I'm actually kind of surprised that I have so much interest in and so much excitement around, because I typically don't buy single eyeshadows. But since Dose of Colors has been sold in Ulta, I've been able to test out more of their stuff, like their highlighters, their eyeshadow palettes and things like that. And overall, I have some of their lipsticks as well. I think some of, no, not their lipsticks. Do I have? Yes, I do have some of their lipsticks. And I have one of their glosses, the Katie Desi gloss, but none of their other glosses. I have thoroughly enjoyed everything that I've tried from this brand so far. And when I saw these, I was just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be 20 shades for $20 each. And the packaging is just black. It's just everything about this. Oh my gosh. Like the pigmentation, like I'm thoroughly excited. Now, of course, I wouldn't pick up 20 shades. And of course, I do think that they're a little bit expensive, which is why I typically don't buy single eyeshadows, because I buy 2 of these, that's 40 bucks. I just bought myself an eyeshadow palette. You know what I mean? But I feel like, look at these colors, first of all. Like, I just feel like they're going to be great all over the lid shades. They're going to be, you know, you can take it from day to night. You can be vampy, sultry. Like, the pigmentation is stupid good on these. I'm trying to flip. Is that the only picture I have? Yeah. Like, I'm really excited about these. I want to pick up, like, I want to be true to myself and pick up a color that I know, or 2 that I know that I would wear every day of my life. But some of these darker colors, especially this guy right here, what shade is that? Teal Me More, like that's speaking to me on a level that a blue eyeshadow has never, or a bluey tealy eyeshadow has never spoken to me before. And also the shade Sizzle, like I feel like that might be kind of hard for me to pull off because it's like a reddish shade, and I kind of, if red is one of those things that if you're not careful you can kind of end up looking a little bit sick. But when I saw these, I was done. I was living for them. That's another thing that I'll wait to come to Ulta. As soon as they come to Ulta, I definitely will probably pick up a shade or 2 and let you guys know what I think about them. But I don't know, they just look, I don't know, what do you guys, come on phone, what do you guys think? Like, do you think that these look, do you think that they'd be worth $20? Because the pigmentation itself looks amazing, and it's like a pressed metallic, just high shine, high pigment, like eyeshadow. And I feel like it would totally be worth it, because how much are the Stila Shimmer and Glows in the $20 in like the $20 price range as well? Those might even be $24. I mean, don't get me wrong, those are beautiful, but I own like 10 of those Stila Glitter and Glows. So I feel like these would be more everyday appropriate, even though they are so intense that I just feel like they're just necessary. I don't even know what else to say about it other than the fact that I have to get at least 1 or 2 of those. So yeah, you guys, those are some of the makeup products that I have been super duper excited about. There are definitely more products that have caught my interest, more products that I definitely have my eyes on, and at some point I might go ahead and pick up. But these are products that I just, you know, it made me love makeup again. It made me be excited about makeup again. It made me want to, like I said, immediately pull out my credit card and say, take all my money. So, and that lately I've noticed I haven't really had that same excitement about makeup recently, which is why I wanted to do like a different spin on a video, because I can anti-haul stuff all day long, you guys. At this point I'm kind of like, nope, 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 nope. But I thought it'd just be kind of fun to let you guys know, yes, I absolutely believe in the hype of these products. Yes, I absolutely have to add them to my collection. I think that they're original or unique, whether it be for the packaging, the formulation, whatever the case may be, or just because I've had good luck with the brand in the past. These are products that I am super excited about. How many times did I say super excited in this video? Probably a lot. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below some makeup products that you have seen released recently or that are coming out soon that you absolutely know 100% without a shadow of a doubt. You don't have to be talked into it. You don't have to be swayed. You don't even have to watch a YouTube video or a review or anything like that, because you just know in your heart of hearts that it is the makeup product for you. Sound off in the comments below. Maybe I can get some new ideas and find some things that maybe I didn't know were available. Let me know down below how you felt about some of the products that I mentioned today as well. Are you for them, not for them, whatever the case may be. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one.